Forrest, do you want to drop the carrot?
Yeah, guys. So look, there's over 600 people viewing this live stream right now, and I think we've got a little over 100 likes. And something we want to try out is if half the people watching this stream right now dropped a like, we'd get over 300 likes, right? And if we can get over 300 likes, I think it's fair that Bill and I could do some rapid fire altcoin TA at the end, right? Maybe a little live stream overtime, if you will, if we can hit that like target. We're going to try it out, see how it goes. Guys, if we don't hit 300 likes, though, we have to, if we throw it out there, we have to stay true to it. If we don't hit 300 likes, then we can't do it, right? We have to set the precedent. And I think 300 likes is going to be easy because we have 600 people in the stream right now. If half of everybody just smashes that like button, we're going to have 300 likes. And we're going to do some rapid fire TA on some altcoins at the end.
So actually, David's saying to ask for 600 likes.
600 likes.
All right. Well, if we get to 600 likes, we'll definitely. I don't know.
Oh wow, we already smashed past 300. We instantly through three.
Right, so
that
next
was
time we have to say 600.
Well, yeah. It looks like we're doing some rapid fire TA. Thanks for the likes, guys.
All right. So to the moon and beyond. So without further ado, let's give the people what they want. All right. And here comes altcoin TA rapid fire. All right. You're seeing my screen now, altcoins, tokenmetrics.com.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Rune. We have been pounding the table on this on Token Metrics TV. Multi-coin capital, big hedge funds got a position. Why? Because it's DeFi, firmly rooted overseas, possibly regulation-proof U.S. government. Total DeFi value lock makes a new high. Rune is at 12, and there's resistance at 13, but after that, there's no one home until 27. So if you're building something or looking for something that's broken out but not mooned, this could be one of the coins, THORChain, to take a look at, not investment advice. Now, how can DeFi move? DeFi could move like AVAX, right? AVAX broke out. It took out a line around 12 after taking out the 21-day moving average. And if this doesn't make the 21-day moving average case, I don't know what will, right? No reason to think AVAX, after a pullback to 45, couldn't just continue, right? This platform and Solana can continue to move along with Cardano and ETH. So when I'm telling you that, as part of like rapid fire, that you got to pay attention to the 21-day moving average. Well, folks, don't take my word for it. This is the chart, right? This is the chart of AVAX telling you that, once something gets going in this market, it just keeps going and going, right? So this is, AVAX looks okay. It's mooned, but this is what the whole market could look like. Now, I'm also looking at Badger, right? 236 ranked market cap, sitting on top of its 21-day moving average with a U-shaped bottom. So, DeFi on Bitcoin. Could that happen? Could that help Badger? Badger was at 80. Everyone loved it. Now it's at 25. No one's talking about it. No one, that is, except us. Ren. Yes, I dare to say it. I'm bringing it up. Okay, I love this. And then it went up slowly, and then it fell out of bed. Ren is a DeFi coin. It's a link potentially between ETH and Polkadot. The intellectual property for Ren itself, like the company, was purchased by Solana when Solana was like at 3. So Ren has got some cool stuff. Solana, obviously, they're geniuses, but Ren has started to break out. The token is pressing through 65 cents. Remember, this is a good opportunity to tell you that Ren is on Coinbase. Now, will Ren moon? Maybe. Okay. Why not? Okay. How about everything else on Coinbase? What happens when Bitcoin smashes through 50K? What happens when ETH smashes through 4K? Have you thought about the level of FOMO that can come into Coinbase? Coinbase alone, because I'm not even talking about Uniswap and everybody going, oh my God, I've got to discover decentralized trading. You maybe discovered it a year ago, but what about the Coinbase crowd that now has a wide variety of things to choose from, right? Serious FOMO with total value locked, making a new high. Alchemix, okay, believe it or not, I'm actually looking at something, 249 market cap, that's actually sitting just below its 21-day moving average. Being kind of a pain in the ass, okay? But when these things pop above, you want to keep your eye on them. You don't want it to be like AVAX where you go, gee, AVAX was at 45 and now it's, I should have bought it at 12. So what I'm doing is I'm looking through the altcoin world or tokenmetrics.com. I'm using our AI and machine learning, literally, not a commercial, to find coins, not investment advice, that I can get involved in before any potential moonshot starts. Okay, Fetch.ai, rounding bottom, bounced straight off the 21-day moving average. Okay, and again, a coin that looks like a bottom and has not mooned yet. Frequently, when the whole market moons, everyone calls us up on the live stream and goes, oh my God, what hasn't mooned yet? Is there anything out there? Well, yes, we're telling you now. We're telling you now to look for these type of things. 21-day moving average. Speaking of that, ACH, Alchemy Pay, the future of money trade has turned into the future of payment systems trade. In other words, it's the plumbing of the fiat system for the dollar is called SWIFT. That's how dollars move around the world. In crypto, ACH on Coinbase is a payment system for both fiat and crypto. Okay? It moons off the Coinbase listing, comes back to the 21-day moving average, and then bounces. How high can this go? We also looked at QNT Quant. We're also looking at Dash. Okay? This future of money trade, this idea that, say, with QNT, that Latin America may be able to share one central bank digital currency or one stablecoin between countries, almost like the way the euro is for Europe, except it would be on the blockchain for Latin America. Dash, also a big player in Latin America. A totally invisible theme that is going up before everyone's eyes. And how high can it go? I don't know. Ask Forrest how high Nano can go. Let's do that in just 1 second, but for rapid fire, Rally. So Forrest can weigh in on both Rally and Nano. Check it out on the 21-day moving average, right? Just above it, not perfect, but as I understand it, this is decentralized social media, okay? Armor. Yes, everyone is always asking, what about Armor? What about Armor? Okay, let's talk about Armor. All right, it broke through a fib diagonal line and volume actually came into this coin on the way up. Now, we know that this thing went down. We know the tokenomics were problematic, which is why it went down. But what if Mr. Market, at a market cap rank of 600, wants to take a shot that maybe there's a catalyst? Maybe they fixed the problem. Maybe everybody who was going to sell has sold. So I'm not just making a case for Armor. I'm making a case for coins that have been left for dead, because that stuff has been waking up. So thanks to you hitting the like button, I'm getting you in a position where I get my Token Metrics TV audience to say, hey, look, where can you get involved where no one else is getting involved before this whole thing just does nothing but go up? Now, Tornado Cash. Man, have I got a story about Tornado Cash. Ian says, I like Tornado Cash. It's a DeFi privacy coin. I'm like, oh my God, a DeFi privacy coin sounds like, I don't, maybe I'm just too old. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, this is a recipe for trouble, but Ian liked it, right? When's Ian ever wrong about altcoins? I don't know, about never. So guess what? Tornado Cash does nothing, like all value investments, crashes, gets everyone out, and then all of a sudden, right, everyone wakes up and wants privacy in DeFi off the congressional regulatory infrastructure bill fiasco. Tornado Cash goes from 40 to 80 and then sits on, drum roll, the 21-day moving average at 47. So I'm like, oh my God, Ian Bellina strikes again. If this thing bounces off the 21-day moving average and there is a yield farming or some sort of tokenomics, or it could just be the privacy. Like if the privacy narrative, right? And with this, I'm going to turn it over to Forrest, right? There's the privacy narrative, there's Nano, right? And there's Rally. So Forrest, take it away on those themes, man.
Yeah, so I think privacy narrative is something we could absolutely see if we start to see more regulation in the space, right? Because people, a lot of the people that crypto attracts, right? The type of people crypto attracts that are maybe a little anti-establishment, right? They don't like the current way the dollar is being managed. They don't like how they're just printing more and more dollars. It's the same type of people that kind of want privacy when it comes to their finances, right? So I can absolutely see a privacy narrative start to emerge as we start to see more regulation in the space, and stuff that could do well as a result of that would be maybe Tornado Cash, Blank, which is just like a MetaMask style wallet that is integrated Tornado Cash. We could see Monero do well. We could see Zcash do well. I believe there's one called Pirate Coin that it has privacy features as well. But on the topic of Nano and digital cash solutions, we've seen Nano move from its bottom at $3.10 to its 2x long level. Now, 2x long levels, we talked about the Bitcoin 2x long level at 58,000 towards the beginning of the stream, and how it's extremely big resistance. And when things break through their 2x long levels, that's pretty bullish because there's not a lot of resistance until you get to the 2x short level, right? So Nano broke through $6.20, tested below it, ended up finding support on top of it, and has now gone higher. Now, the next resistance I see for Nano is actually around $8.85. Why? Because that's the 2x short level of our all-time high, right? Take our all-time high, or not our all-time high because Nano blasted off to $37 back in 2017, but our local high at $17.70, divide it by 2. Why? Because that's where you can start. As Nano passes $8.85, that's where you can start going short on Nano on 2x leverage and have your liquidation point protected against the all-time high. So that should act as some resistance. But right now, it's at $7. We could go to $8.85 relatively easily with very minimal resistance. Rally's running into some resistance in this channel here. But the thing about Rally is the tokenomics aren't designed for the Rally price to go up and up and up, right? If you invest in Rally, what you want to do is take those Rally tokens and buy creator coins. Why? Because when you buy creator coins and that creator's ecosystem or that creator coin goes up in value, right, with the growth of their community, and the growth of the amount of Rally that's backing that creator coin, Rally distributes RLY tokens to the holders of those creator coins, right? And those Rally rewards, I can tell you firsthand, are very, very good. Very good, right? The yield on weekly Rally rewards, if you're invested or if you're in Rally tokens that are growing rapidly, the Rally rewards are very, very good. Now, the reason the tokenomics behind Rally doesn't incentivize the price going up is because there's such a fast emission schedule and a low circulating supply of Rally, because they're giving these Rally rewards to the holders of greater coins. So what they're doing is they're making the trade-off, which I think is actually a very smart trade-off. They're making the tokenomics trade-off of saying we're not that concerned with the price of our actual token. What we want to do is incentivize people to buy these creator coins and support these creator communities. So as a platform, they've incentivized very rapid growth, and that's what they're experiencing. Some quick rapid fire Helium. Helium has just broken through its resistance, right? Throughout the entire corrective period of crypto over the last 2 months, Helium was bouncing up and down in this channel from $10 up to $20, just bouncing in what we call an accumulation stage. Helium recently, 20th of July, bottomed out under $10, around $9, hit the trend line. What do you know? Hit the long-term trend line. I always say buy on the trend line, moves up over $20, makes a new all-time high at 25. Not bearish whatsoever on Helium, but one thing I'd be aware of is what I like to see, support on top of previous resistance, right? If you're dying to get into Helium and you're looking for a Helium entry, right? $20 might be that entry point, might be that support point, right? We had resistance multiple times at $20. If it comes back down to $20 to find some support, that could be a potential entry point. Solana getting a little bit overextended recently, but still in its channel. Now, I'm a fan of Solana. I think it could grow very rapidly, but keep in mind, it is towards the top of its trend channel, right? It's recently broken through and found support on the top dashed channel here. And if we see it test the top once again, I think that would be an incredible profit-taking opportunity, right? If we see Solana launch to $100, $150, $200, that could be a potential profit-taking opportunity. Again, if you're invested in Solana for the long term, that doesn't mean you have to sell 100% of your Solana bag, but taking 5% here, 5% here can set you up to pay yourself and not hold the bag all the way on the way back down, where we inevitably, with the ebbs and flows of the market, would expect, right? If Solana goes to $200, there's nothing to say that it can't come back down to retest support at $100 in a nasty correction. Last rapid fire, DOT. DOT has made a phenomenal recovery. And if we were to see it test the top of this trend channel, right, the top dashed line here by the end of the year, that would be $120 DOT, right? DOT has been rather volatile with very big rallies this market cycle from the $4 to $5 range down here all the way up to $40 to $50. Now, DOT was absolutely exploding when Bitcoin just started tanking, right? DOT was on its way to push higher, right? It had just made some all-time highs at $49, $50, and then Bitcoin fell out, corrected, and drove altcoins way far down, right? We bottomed out at $10. We're looking to build support on this trend line here and go higher. If it goes higher, we could see prices as high as $100, right? In the midterm, we absolutely could come back to retest all-time highs for DOT. A lot of top 10 cryptocurrencies have already surpassed or retested their all-time highs. Look at Cardano, for example. Cardano already making all-time highs. Helium, not a top 10 token, but already making all-time highs, right? DOT, solid project, could absolutely retest all-time highs around $40 to $50. I'm going to pass it back over to Bill and Ian. That's been Crypto Rapid Fire. Thanks for all the likes, guys.
So that's awesome. So great job on that, Forrest. So first of all, Helium and Polygon have done a great job. For those who followed me on my Instagram, you saw that I did take some profits on Polygon and Helium, which I actually didn't really expect to, but it just made sense. When Helium was hitting an all-time high and it does a 200x return on your money, you definitely want to pay yourself, as Bill says. Right? So congrats to our crypto family, as we like to say.
We just landed on the moon and the Lambo.
That's two 200x investments this year, Helium Network and Polygon. So definitely take some profits. Now, don't go out there and sell everything. I still have probably 3/4 of my Polygon and Helium, but it made a lot of sense to pay ourselves. So congrats.